Burn them! Burn them all!
Exterminate.
We show them the righteous fury of the Emperor. I will answer.
I just mutter.
Good.
And I just keep muttering as I start moving towards the door. But do we remember like which places would have good cover, like in case to get into?
Okay, so the cathedral on sort of its area is all raised up by about 5 meters, near vertical scree. So you've got a significant height advantage, and you can certainly use the height as cover to a certain extent. Otherwise, you're pretty much limited. The tents are visual cover really only. Rounds will go through them. You'll know that. But then again, it's hard to shoot what you can't see.
Yeah.
The inn and the abbey are both solid structures, as are the janitorium and workshops down here. And obviously the walls are nice and solid.
What directions do we hear the gun shot from?
Okay, so you guys running out the doorway, yeah?
I'm moving fast. I'm not running. Sprint.
Okay. So when you go hit the doorway, you've got a clear view all the way down to the west gate, which is where there's plenty of madness going on down there.
Do we see what's... Oh, sorry, you were explaining. Sorry.
You can see that the gate is now about here. It's been rammed, cleaned off its hinges by a modified sort of flatbed truck sort of thing, which is now entangled in it and sort of jammed into the ground about 10 meters inside the gate. There is a mounted heavy stubber on the back of the truck, which is just sort of hosing into the tents on either side. And several dozen, if not more, local tribesmen that you can recognise even from this far away are charging into the compound. Some armed with guns, not all of them.
Okay.
You can see strips of yellow cloth sort of tied around in various places, even from this distance. Sort of a strange contrasting colour. You can see Kosuke and his warriors are basically charging straight up the middle towards these guys, and sort of firing as they go. And even as they go, you can see a number of the attackers drop down before they get to sort of close into hand-to-hand combat.
What distance are we talking about from where, like, if one would take cover, like, at the entrance, what's the distance to the, like, fighting and people?
So from there to the gate is about, what is it, 100 meters or so.
Okay, good. Yep.
But say by the time you've gotten here and sort of taken stock of the situation, the enemy's at least this far forward, but they're sort of spreading out into the camps on either side. Not all of them are running. Some of them are headed towards the cathedral, not everyone is. You've also got a large number of civilians and the pilgrims, some of whom are outside in the tents sort of running around, and a lot of them have already gotten out of the cathedral and are sort of in here and running about, sort of trying to find their loved ones.
Question.
Yes.
Is there, within the cathedral or outside the cathedral, any way to climb it or get up to the top so that I can take a sniping vantage point that will be in good cover and provide good lines of sight?
There are statues on the tops of each of these 4 pillars that will provide good cover. They're quite high, but they can get reached if you're skillful at climbing. The top of the entranceway would offer some cover. It's not as high. Wouldn't offer quite as commanding a view, but that would also do it.
Would that be easier to climb, do you think?
A little
closer.
bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little closer.
Okay.
Can we try and like command people? Like
I'm gonna I'm going to actually take a before we get into combat. Going to just shout to go, oi, you three, give me a boost, and I'm going to try and get up to the top of the entranceway
Okay.
because it's obviously the closest thing to me. So enlist their help in my climbing.
I will
Okay.
like nudge the others to like help him while trying like scream at people, like try and get
Dude,
them into the
Dude,
cathedral.
you're the strongest. You need to be. You need to
Fine,
be helped.
I go help him, like at least before.
While they're doing that, I will go through the folk mass towards the fighting.
Okay. Alright, so we'll deal with the climb quickly first. Are you doing anything other than just getting boosted up and sort of chucked up a bit?
No.
Okay,
Well,
so-
and obviously crouching down and setting up my rifle, but like
Yeah,
once I'm up there, you know what I mean.
Okay, so I want you to make 3 climb checks for me in succession. The first one is at plus 20. So the first one's a pass.
Should say that 30, man.
Second one is a fail. Give me
Have I got any
a.
plus for the second one?
No,
Oh,
'cause they can't boost you once you're out of their range, out of their sort of physical range. Roll me another climb test to see what happens when you fail.
100. Bring your guitar. So,
Okay,
I
so so that was a. So you don't do too badly on that. So you don't get any height, but you don't drop. So you still need to make 2 more successful climb checks to reach the top. At this point, you're about 5 meters up.
That's a pass.
Yep, second one's a pass, so about 10 meters up, so you need 1 more to get up to the top.
Hey!
Yep. You make it.
Yeah.
You don't fall 15 meters and break all your legs. It's always a plus. Okay, so that's going to take you about 5 minutes to get up there.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you guys, once you boosted them, we're going to take a few seconds. So who said they were sort of running off into the fight?
Yeah, me. Boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
where
fast.
are you headed? Are you
So-
aiming for anything in particular?
When we saw the fight, can you ping exactly where it was?
So the fight at the moment is so there's a hang on. There's a truck with a heavy stubber, which is basically a machine gun, there jammed in the remains of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of as you're coming out the doorway, so sort of as you're making that decision to leave, the fight at the moment is at least this large, and people are expanding out, up, and into the camps and towards the cathedral. So it's spreading with people coming in through the gate.
Yeah. So-
are there many people coming through the gate? Like,
How many people are near the what's the name of it, where the monks slept and stuff?
The abbey.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not certain.
Do I see
at
it?
least 5 or 6?
Okay, I will go closer to that and try to take some cover at the abbey, because I guess it still will be short range then.
Yep.
At least to some of them. Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. Right, so this is not we're not going to use this as a sort of standard combat map, just because of the scale of stuff and plenty of stuff going on. But I'll keep people just so I know roughly where they are.
And yeah, I have drawn my auto pistol, so
I think I'm going to go to the. I'm going to the. But the rear well, that same place.
Would the truck still be here? Or
Yes, your truck is still up there.
and there's no immediate enemies here, or
There are people fighting there. There's no one like that looks like they're coming towards you or gunning for you specifically.
I'm going to run towards the truck.
Okay.
I'm going to like be on this side. so I can see if anyone is trying to move through here.
Yep.
Like, that's what I'm going to do. Position myself.
Alright, so. Alright. Paxos, it's going to take you about 2 minutes or so to reach the truck and get in and get it started. Sort of back it out of where it's parked. So we'll jump back to you in a moment. So, boys,
Yes.
you will see as you are looking out to sort of the centre, towards the sort of this side of the centre. You will see a group of 6 attackers, basically making a beeline straight up the path towards the cathedral entrance. And they're sort of being not necessarily protected, but their allies are sort of deflecting attacks towards them and sort of giving them a clear path, basically.
If I would do like covering fire against them,
The one in the centre of them is carrying a large bomb with a lit fuse.
I mean, am I seeing this exactly the same time from my... in fact, I should have seen this sooner from my vantage point.
You haven't got to the top yet.
Uh,
You're still climbing.
yeah, if I would
So
cover...
you might well have seen it while you're climbing, but you haven't. You're not in a position to do anything about it.
What you mean he can't like hang with one arm, it's like hunting refuge?
As I said, if I would cover fire on them, that would stop their movement, right?
Theoretically, yes.
They might be
Yeah.
brave and just run through it.
Well, fuck them. I want to do a covering fire towards them, and
Okay, so
I want to like shoot against the guy in the middle, so I have the best spray or what you want to call it.
give me 2 seconds quickly
Yes.
to do that. Can everyone give me an initiative roll, please? Which is a D10 plus your agility bonus.
Oh my god, I'm like initiatively considering how bad
I'm also
it is.
initiative Lily, maybe.
I mean, I think I've never rolled below like 7 on initiative.
I'm not sure. I think I might have been like second or first every time.
Last fight, you and me rolled a 10, I remember. I can't remember.
And I have better
Yeah,
bonus.
so you were first.
Pete, did you roll for that?
Initiative, sorry. D10 plus my... what was it?
Agility bonus.
Plus 11.
Okay.
Mine is still looking bad, even though I rolled above average. Oh! Did I get some negative for like rolling a 1?
No.
Good, because then it won't happen else, I guess.
Okay. So, Striker, you are currently climbing. So,
The whole point of me doing that was that I did it prior to combat starting, so I wouldn't have to... I'd be ready and waiting for combat.
well, if you wanted, everyone could wait for 5 minutes and just let the enemy have their way with the place while you're climbing. But, you know, it takes time to get up there, and stuff is happening in that time. It's not a magic pause time button. You need to be a psychic for that. And that comes with the risk of blowing your own head apart and or turning into a demon.
Guys, don't tell GM, but I have a backup plan. If they get close, Pete, Striker can just leap off the building and we'll blow him up on top
Yes.
of the people. It's perfect! Yes!
Wait, does Pete have any grenades? Can he just like pull 2 grenades and just pull the pins and jump out?
With the explosive gun.
Like with a tear in his eyes, he looks out.
He just screams "rip" as he drops.
Okay. Assume it doesn't come to that. Okay,
You will
who's
be
next?
proclaimed a saint.
Right, so Axtus, jump with you first. So by this point, you've gotten to the truck and got it started.
Yeah.
You can see in between some tents, sort of over here, this way, that there are a small group of children, 10 or 12 of them, something like that, being shepherded by a young woman. And you can see coming from this side two of the attackers wielding axes, sort of charging towards them.
Axes are not very good against trucks, so
I can't find fault.
Good
It's
observation there, mate.
The logic of
so
hacks.
the truck is probably there. So can I drive like
This is the
basically
point.
here, or is the tents too tight, or?
You can drive through.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull the gas, do a race start, like.
You're going to run them over.
And yeah, I'm going to run them over.
Truck versus
If they both are running at it about the same, I can probably hit both of them.
Yeah, they're close enough. You can do that.
Yeah. To
They're
run
also
over.
they're also not looking at you, so you'll get surprised. So I want you to make a drive ground vehicle check, plus 30 for a surprise. So
Quick.
you need to roll 60 or less.
While he rolls, I want to ask, is there damage shards for running people over with trucks?
Not in the Dark Heresy.
I mean, they probably, depending on how hard you dive, they probably should be in critical. Or close to. If you actually
They're going to do a fair amount of damage.
Yeah, okay, I did it. So.
So you need to roll 60 or less.
Oh no, it's not agility.
It is based on agility.
Oh well, I thought it was.
What did you roll?
62.
You could spend a fate point to add 10% and pass, or you can spend it and do a reroll.
Actually, I do that. 10%, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just spending, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, so you're past them. Make sure to mark down that you've used a fate point for this
Yeah,
session.
I need to save the children. It's important.
So you have 0 fate points now.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Eight.
Okay.
Need some.
So roll damage, please. On the first one, it is 2d10 plus 20
Yeah.
each
Nice.
Oh, yeah. For both of them, no. 2d10 plus 20. Okay, still pretty much. But
Oh
one.
my
The
god.
second one,
second one, hopefully this guy won't just be scratched by the side. Yeah, that's better.
okay, so yeah, you go barreling. You basically do a sort of race start. Your tires squealing, dust kicking up behind you, stones being chucked up, and then you just lurch forward, sort of jump straight into it as fast as you can. And these guys are barreling down on top of these kids, and just as their axe is about to start hacking like tiny heads apart, out of nowhere, coming through a tent is a fucking huge ass truck with you screaming behind the wheel. The guy,
I pressed the horn, like, get out of the way!
the guy closest to you doesn't even have time to look up. Basically, you hit a small rut in the ground, and the front of the truck leaps up a little bit, and then just drops down on top of him, and he's just turned into a pancake underneath the front end of the truck. The second guy sort of turns as you come in, and tries to jump out of the way, but you catch him with the sort of the corner of the truck, and you just catapult him into the air over a tent, and you just hear a wet thud on the other side.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You suddenly,
Do
as
the rest of us notice this, yeah?
yeah,
Fucking truck hit 2 people, I hope so.
well, the guys behind the abbey will just see him. The truck will just disappear into the tents. You'll see it launch a guy flying into the air.
I'm gonna sort of let out sort of a low whistle, which I can't actually do in real life, but strike. So kind of like, but actually whistling.
All right, so the striking flank voice at 10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these guys with the bomb are about here. They're basically going to be. They'll be at the doorway in 3 rounds.
Yeah. I said I want to do some covering fire at them, basically.
Okay. Do suppression fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a ballistic skill check -20 to see if you hit anyone.
With minus, with 20.
Yeah.
There we go. No, I failed to hit anyone.
Okay. No, you don't. You don't manage to actually hit them. Nonetheless, they will be.
Actually, I want to spend a fate point to reroll that.
Okay.
Even though it's a small chance, I want to do that.
Fair more. Oh,
Ah!
that's a success,
Yep.
right?
Yep, you hit one.
That's
Yeah.
Alright, so roll a d6, see which one you've hit. 1 is the guy with the bomb.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
Or should I roll, Void? Oh no, you. Yeah!
can you
I
roll
did
me a
good.
can you roll me a d100 to see where you hit him?
Yeah.
hopefully hit the bomb.
Yeah, where's he holding the bomb? Is that a possibility?
He's holding it with his hands, so if you hit him in the arms,
It's 21. I have no idea what that is.
21 is...
No, 12.
21. That's a right. No.
That's body.
Body. Yeah.
Uh.
No?
One off of an arm.
Is it? Oh wow.
Spooky!
Yeah, the...
No, isn't it the right arm? According to my sheet. I mean, it might be wrong. It says
Actually,
30.
yes, 'cause, yeah, it should be... Yeah, sure, that should be say 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was in the right arm. Alright. Roll a d10. On a 5 or higher, it hits the bomb.
But D12. 12.
Hit him.
D10.
10.
Come on. Yes!
Yeah!
He hit the bomb!
Yeah!
Best-
Boom, motherfucker!
The bomb immediately goes off.
Oh god.
I think that's the best fate point spent today.
Yeah, it's so worth it.
I feel bad. Like one person has been like surfing on a dead crocodile. One person has hit people with a fucking truck, and one person just shot the bombs that blew up. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like,
with a random burst from a machine pistol.
Yeah.
Can you roll for the guy carrying the bomb? 2d10 plus 4 explosive damage, please.
2d10 plus.
No, sorry, he's the epicenter. So it's, 2d10 plus 12.
Yeah. Oh, not 112. That would be a bit too much.
Yeah, 20. Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, this bomb goes off, and the guy carrying it just disappears in a cloud of pink. And just. All right. Can you roll 5 times damage, 2d10 plus 4 for the 5 other guys stood next to him?
Sorry, what did you say? 2d10.
2d10 plus 4 for each of the 5 guys next to him.
For each.
yeah, so 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna copy that. Oh shit! Oh, didn't spread this. 2d10 plus 4. Don't know why it is.
So unless it rolls like double 1, they probably still will. They hurt.
There we go.
17, 16, 10. Does the 10 do anything?
Well, it'll hurt. All those will hurt.
I was just thinking.
Two of them, the 2 closest to him, just get blown sideways away from him. And when they actually land, you can see that sort of their torso isn't really attached to their legs anymore. It's just sort of a trail of intestines hanging them together. The other 3 stood next to him get sort of kicked up into the air and land, but they're still moving, although they're all looking quite badly hurt.
Yeah.
That happens.
And I guess it's my turn
Yeah.
to...
We're the saviors of these. We're the protector of this cathedral.
Can I do something that makes it look like I'm part of this? Like, I don't even care. Can I like go?
Why don't you just pull out your las cannon and just go?
Oh yeah.
But it was because I still do covering fire because it was a part of my covering fire shot. So
Yeah, so if any of them were still standing, they'd have to test for suppression. But those that are knocked down are a little dazed.
yeah, but I mean as proof I did it.
Alright.
Wait, how many bullets does it take?
It's a full auto shot.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how many it says? So
Yeah.
6, I think, on that one. Unfortunately, all of the ones that survive have passed their suppression.
I'm blowing on my like class gun like I did something important.
Right, so Vixen, you see some people as well. You see 5 of the attackers running sort of down this way towards the workshop and generators down here. You can see they're all carrying auto guns, so rifles, basically assault rifles, and you can see sort of strapped in bandoliers across their front fire bombs.
Could I aim and then try to hit the fire bombs with like my
Yes,
gun?
yes, you can.
How far away are they?
They are about 40 meters away from you.
But last gun is on long range, so it doesn't have any. 40 meters is that's
I think
still
that's
in the
still
range.
short range. I think it's still short range actually.
Yeah, it's still short range.
Okay,
Short range is half whatever the realistic range is. I think for lasgun is 100 meters.
okay.
Yeah, so
Um,
yeah, 50 is the half. Just 100.
So they're not like sprinting or running or anything. They're moving at a sort of a combat jog sort of pace. So you want to hit a firebomb, yeah?
I'm assuming that's a cold shot. And I don't know what that is, but I've heard it.
Yeah. So a standard core shot at body location is -20. However, this is significantly smaller than a standard core shot, so you'll be at -40 for a.
Do I get the bonus for aiming?
You are at a +10 for aim and a +10 for short range, so you're a -20 overall.
I'm starting to regret this decision, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I
Do
don't-
it.
On the other hand, if you set 5 people on fire, you'll have outdone everyone else so far.
That's what.
I don't know. You're going down that hill.
Like if
It's still pretty.
if I miss the firebomb, do I have a chance at hitting like the body anyways, or is it just fuck you? No.
We'll see how generous I'm feeling. Roll the dice.
Oh god, I have a 1 in 5 chance to make the place. This won't work. Please, oh
Come on.
great lord of the dice, I beseech you. Yes!
Yeah, oh.
Yes!
Oh wow!
Oh god.
One.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I knew that would happen.
roll your damage.
We are like
Just so you know, you have to do at least 5 points of damage to get it going off.
That's a D10 plus
Okay.
2. Okay.
you can fate point it.
Don't roll another one.
D10 plus 2, I think, for last pistol, right?
Yeah.
Damage.
Yes, nice.
We are bunch of badasses. Take it.
You line up the shot as these guys are charging sort of past you. Take a deep breath and squeeze the trigger. There's a
Like-
sort of crack as the last pistol discharges, and then there's a burst of flames centered on the guy you were shooting at. Just a cloud of fire erupts around all of these guys, and they all just drop to the floor screaming. Can you please roll me a d10 for 5 d10s separately? Anything that is not as, and tell me if there's anything above a 2. So 3 or above, 3 or higher.
Oh my god, how many was that? I have actually not kept count.
Okay.
1, 2,
So I
3,
think that's
4,
2
5.
2s. So
Two twos.
3 above. So after a few seconds of sort of screaming and dropping to the floor, you hear sort of rippling, popping sound as the other fire bombs that people are carrying go off. It basically becomes the group of 5 attackers just turn into a molten volcano of death and agony and screams.
How close is the closest thing that's burning? Because I would like to light a glow stick on it and just smoke it.
This tent here is burning, as well as obviously there's a big sort of fireball of screams.
No, like
Next to
arm or
it.
finger that like flew close to me.
Yeah, by the time you walk up to it, the fireball will come down a bit, and yeah, you can light off a burning body part.
Do I know the fight? Like, can I come as a free action? Do I know if the fight's like checking if the fight's going on anywhere?
You can hear gunshots all around you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still fighting. You can't.
God damn it! I can't light a glow stick on that. How many rounds will it take? Do I get to do it as a free action?
You can get there in the next round, and then light it for free.
Then I won't do it. I won't. I will actually try and help. God damn it.
Good.
Can't believe.
Well, we did pretty well.
Yeah.
So have I managed to climb up this thing while these guys have done all that yet?
I like the sight of like strikers start climbing that, and then he sees like because it has to like gain a bit of ground. He starts to see one hacks this like jump in a truck, ram 2 people, and he's like, God damn it, that's cool. That's really cool. He's like keep climbing, and then you see the like suppressive fire hitting the bomb, like blowing up a group of people. And he's like, damn, it keeps climbing, and as he's about to reach like the top, he sees this mage take a shot, and a giant fireball like it erupts into the sky, and he's like, he hasn't even managed to climb something yet. He's like hanging there like.
All right. So, Striker, you will reach the top
I'm
this
just going to take
round.
this moment to point out, this is the group of people that had to be rescued in their first ever combat situation.
Yeah.
I do want to point out, I was
Say it all the good
I
rules.
was editing the video to cut in pieces so I could upload it. That fight might have taken around 1 hour 45 minutes, 150 something.
To be fair, that was the first time any of you guys used this system to fight.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah,
We
but
made
it
some
didn't-
mistakes.
But Pete, it didn't show, did it?
No. Why didn't
Guys, I know what I'm doing. You should do what I say. Look, just stand out in the open and shoot at them. It's great.
I had armor on.
Intimidate them, that would probably help.
I think Boyce was the only one that like the first turn.
Yeah, it's suppressed
Tell
some.
it to go cover.
Okay, so what's happening?
Okay, so Haxtus,
No.
you are now sort of about here.
So the situation, how does it look? Do I see any?
Well, the front of the truck has got quite a lot of blood splattered all over it.
Yeah.
You can still see lots of fighting going off to your left.
There's no.
Uh,
Are there still people here around the gate?
There are a handful of stragglers, yeah.
And they are seem to be the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, your rather impressive display has attracted the attention of the machine gunner on the back of this truck.
Oh.
Who is going to shoot the shit out of you.
But then I think what I'm going to do, I have grenades, right?
And also
Yeah.
blowing up your own truck will help.
Maybe it will help. Maybe. I mean, wouldn't, I mean, theoretically now, I'm with me, wouldn't, taking like 2 grenades, pulling off the triggers and putting them in like closest to where the fuel is stored in the truck, and then just sliding from where my position and just pushing the gas and jumping out as the truck is going into the machine gunner and exploding.
This actually sounds relatively plausible to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I mean, I have
10
seen
minutes.
action movies. I mean,
10 minutes ago, I would have gone that this will fail horribly, and I'm like, go ahead, like, why not? Who's like, did he miss with that roll? The machine
no,
gun
he got 4 hits.
with what? A 71?
Yeah, because he's got a plus.
It's a fucking machine guns, of course.
He's got pluses from shooting it, pluses from
wouldn't
shooting
I be
and
in cover?
and he's shooting a truck, which is massive.
Yeah, but wouldn't the truck be hit first, or like?
Yeah, the truck's getting hit.
Yeah.
You might be hit. It depends on how badly you roll. So there's 4 hits on the truck. Can you roll 4 d10s? On a roll of a 1 or a 2, a shot hits you.
4 d10s in succession.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Basically, don't roll a 1 or a 2. Good so far. Still good.
It's getting closer. Oh,
Still good.
4 was it?
4, yes, please.
oh they save.
Then I wrote 4.
10, 4, 3, 5.
Nothing hit. You know, I mean, what would I have to roll to make that possible?
Mainly a drive roll and then an agility check to
Yeah.
jump out. Relatively simple.
What would happen if I
Agility
failed
check to
the
make
agility
sure he
roll?
gets out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point that out.
How hard is it to jump out a moving vehicle? Is it that hard, really?
I want to point out
It's very
that
difficult.
the casualty that like Anthony just mentioned, like, and jump out, like, it wasn't really the important part of the entire thing that he managed to get out of the exploding truck.
He's like, yeah, you can do that. It'll be fine. You might die in the process.
I mean, is it really that hard to jump out a moving vehicle?
While he's killing himself, I'm gonna go take a quick piss.
I mean, someone has to. I mean, you could probably do the logical thing, and throw a grenade into the. But no.
Okay, so the shots hitting the truck.
Yeah.
One of them was Righteous Fury, unfortunately. So could chunk it down.
So is it enough to break the truck?
Well, you're not certain, but basically a stream of rounds come hosing across the truck. So you duck down, try and make yourself a small target, and it works. One shot punctures through the cab of where you would have been had you not ducked down, and basically shears off one of the supports at the back, and the back side of the cab sort of slumps. So the driver's side back of it slumps down a bit. Not enough to cause the entire thing to collapse. And you can feel the entire body of the truck shake and move around as shots slam into the back of it.
Well, I mean, I could do the whole thing with driving the truck into the machine gunner, but without the grenade thing, maybe. It could still potentially explode from
Well,
just
you
being
can see that the machine gunner isn't strapped on or anything. So if you hit him, he's probably going to get thrown flying through the air.
That's probably better, because even if I fail the dexterity check, I might not die, so. And I don't have a fate point. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to
right.
I'm going to when I've ducked, I'm going to slowly rise up and just like in the good, the bad, and the ugly, just look at the machine gunner's eyes, into his eyes, and just like put on the highest, and then go for it, and that's it. I'm going.
Okay, so I want you to make a drive ground vehicle check at plus 20. You're going into a big target.
Yeah. 100. Yep, succeed.
Okay. He's going to try and jump out of the way.
Okay.
He fails miserably.
I'm going to. I mean,
Can you
How-
roll?
is it about the same
Kind of
truck
back.
size? So I couldn't ram it. I probably could get pretty hurt if I rammed it and still sitting in it.
Well, yeah, you can try and jump out if you want.
Yeah, I probably want to jump out. Then I also can take cover behind it. If I like. We see
Okay, so
like
I want you to
here.
make an agility check at -10.
Okay. See if
So
I
nothing
can.
particularly major.
Did I miss
Yeah.
something?
He hit him.
He's
with a
gonna
truck.
ram it.
Did not jump out in time.
Uh,
Alright, can
Yes.
you roll me 2d10 plus 4 damage, please?
Who's this for? I would wanna know.
what did you say? 2d10 plus?
No, so 2d10 plus 20. It
Yeah.
was the bomb that was 2d10 plus 4. Alright, so yeah, you go screaming in as fast as you can, and the guy on the gun sort of is trying to get another round shooting at you, but it just guns out of ammo for a second. He just jaw drops as you come screaming towards him. You hit the side of the truck, and your truck just sort of bounces up onto the top of this thing, rips the bottom part of the truck up, of your truck open, and then just drops on top of the sort of the flat bed of the truck that you're hitting, just pancaking the guy and the gun mount, and completely destroying the suspension of the other truck as the wheels just shoot out sideways, and the entire thing just drops to the ground. Alright,
Is the horn still functioning?
hang on. You take 6 wounds ignoring armor
Yeah.
from the impact.
That's to be expected.
Well,
With a toughness bonus of 3, so you take 3 wounds. So you only go down to 0, so you're not like into criticals or anything. And
Wait.
yeah, your truck is jammed onto that. You're not getting it
I
out. It's
can't
stopped.
read it. Yeah.
you had 3
Yeah,
and you
so-
lost 3, so you're at 0.
No, I'm 0. I'm a 0. But if the horn is still functioning, then I'm going to like from a really hurt position, almost like lying back at the seat. I'm just going to put my fist up and dunk it like do 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 do. do. Pretty much that.
Nice.
Okay, Striker. Beat there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You've reached the top and managed to sit up your gun. Ready. Looking down below you, you see
Everybody's already fucking dead. Great. Ah.
you see Kosuke and his warriors sort of fighting over here, just hacking apart a bunch of dudes. On the far side, looking back towards Haxtus, in what looks on rage on his face, a rather angry-looking man who appears to be giving orders to the men around him, and they are forming a group moving towards Haxtus. By the looks of it, about to start opening up with autoguns.
Distance.
Huh?
You're Logan.
Distance?
Yeah.
You're about 40 meters.
Okay, I will shoot that man that is giving orders. I'm going to take aim, and then I'm going to shoot. And I'm at close range. So if I miss
Okay.
this, I'm a fucking retard.
Okay, so you are at plus 10 for a normal aim, plus 10 for aim with an accurate weapon, which brings you to plus 20, plus 10 for short range, plus 30, and he doesn't know you're there, so you have surprise on him.
Look
So
at
another
this.
plus 30, so you're at plus 60.
That's impossible to do.
No, it's not.
Now we will hit.
Isn't
hit
the 100
head
always a miss?
hit head
96
offending ram.
So I just hit with like 1,000,000,000 degrees of success, yeah?
What's
Okay,
your normal? What's your normal ballistic skill? Pete?
49.
So you're at 109. Is that at 9 degrees of success?
That's enough for both extra d10 of damage, so you can roll your hunting rifle, which is 3d10 plus 2, plus 3.
Come on, roll like 3 10s now. Plus 3 or something, please. Be.
Every d10 is plus 3, so,
So
right.
slash
Or-
R 3d10 plus 3, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
That ain't bad.
It's not brilliant, but it's not bad.
I mean, someone just did 32 damage to a person. I just want to point that out.
You hit him in the 61, which is the body. He's sort of pointing and screaming orders and waving a big hand cannon around. And just as he's about to sort of lead a sort of shooting charge into Haxtus and cut him to pieces, you take the shot. And he's in front of his men, so sort of further away from you than they are. You can see him sort of start the charge. You squeeze the trigger, and just a bang at your end, and you can see sort of the left side of his torso where his heart is just blast out the front of his chest, and he just drops to the ground. Without a moment.
Nice.
And all of the guys around him just stop and turn around and stare up at you.
I'm gonna
Just standing in the open.
small piece of roleplay into my Vox. You owe me one, Haxtus. That's it. I'm done. I'm happy.
Voice.
Yes, that's my name.
There are about 9 guys stood about here who are currently staring at the top of the cathedral. Haxtus is behind them in the sort of wreckage of the trucks. They're stood still right at the moment. What are you gonna do?
Is Vixen still standing beside me?
On the far corner, yes.
How long would it take to go to him?
Half a round.
Okay, then it might... Do you have any grenades?
I have Molotovs, that's all I have.
Okay, well, I would go around.
I know how to use them, didn't you see? Might not have been mine, but...
How far are the group mass from me?
About 25-30 meters.
Okay, so it's not close, or is it close range?
What are you using?
Probably.
You got your auto pistol, yeah?
Yeah, I got the auto pistol.
Your auto pistol is maximum range of 30, so you would be at normal range. Well, not
Okay.
maximum range, standard range is 31.
Could I go to like the entrances and use like the door as a cover as a half round?
What? This side?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to do that as half a round,
Okay.
and then I want to open fire at like. Oh wait, actually, I want to check one thing.
Oh, yeah, and
I want to switch to my shotgun. Does that take a round?
if you don't have quick, I think those...
I
Yeah.
don't have quick draw, and I want to switch to my shotgun.
Okay, so that takes a half action. So
Yeah.
that'll be your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Vixen.
How far can you throw stuff?
That's a good question. Let me double check. I believe it's based on your strength bonus, but I'll double check.
Is it based on my strength bonus, you say? Yes.
Kids these days.
You know, Sakke's now 18. He's no longer a kid.
That guy should probably only get like lots and lots of grenades.
Just throw them across the battlefield. I mean, my last gun aroused is obviously unmatched.
If we ever come to a real battlefield, they can probably stand from one point of the battlefield and just throw, like, instead of mortars.
Well, my accuracy might not be the best, that's what I'm...
Neither are mortars accurate, so.
If it helps, what I want to do is throw... I'm thinking about throwing one of my fire grenades, what is it called? Fire bombs. If it seems like a thing that would be plausible.
Yeah. I'm just double checking quickly. Alright, so the range is strength bonus times 3.
In meters. Can I only have 18,
Or-
I think.
Or you can use the standard throwing rules, which is a strength test, as well as obviously the ballistic skill check to see if you actually hit them. A successful test means the object flies a number of meters equal to your strength bonus. For each degree of success, the distance increases by a factor of 1. So if you get 2 degrees, if you get 1 degree of success, you'll throw out twice your strength bonus. 2 degrees, 3 times your strength bonus, and so on.
Then, like, with I need 2 degrees to match what I get with just the throwing thingy.
Yeah.
So, considering I have like 34 strength, it would be really hard to reach anything more than 18 meters. Because I have double
Yeah, you'd be
strength
pushing it.
bonus. Yeah, and so I can't reach them if I stand. Even if I move, like, here to that corner to cover there.
You could. Oh, blast radius on those things. You could catch the closest 2 from there.
Nah, doesn't sound manly enough. And like, it doesn't take an action to like check if there's anyone moving in this area,
In where?
like this area.
BRB.
You can look. You can see a few people fighting around there. Yeah.
But there's people fighting. There's not like people moving just around. I'm going to move in a half action here, I guess, to like take cover and then try to shoot the closest person. Or if anyone looks like they're more. What weapons do they have? Does someone have a better weapon?
Most of them have auto guns. Few stub guns.
What would I know? What would be the most dangerous to access?
The auto guns with full auto can just fill the air with lead and bring them down like that.
I guess I shoot the one closest with the auto gun then. Okay, do I get any bonuses?
No, not with a pistol.
Oh,
Straight
it's
pistol,
close
yeah.
range.
Nope, not with a pistol.
The last
Unless-
pistol?
what's the
I'm
range
using a
of the last
last pistol like the same I used before, so should be
You range 100 on that pistol, isn't it?
so
Yeah. So yeah, short range plus 10.
yeah, that's a hit.
Roll damage.
10 plus 2. Ha!
Alright, that is a righteous fury. Roll to confirm.
Yeah.
Another d10 of damage.
D10 plus 2 or just D10?
Just d10. Okay, so that is 21 damage. So yeah, you basically run up to the corner, lean around quickly and just snap off a shot and put a hole straight through a man's heart. He just drops.
Nice.
Bits and dead eye.
I want to point out I don't think I've hit a single shot with a weapon before this fight ever. Oh yeah, except the one that I didn't deal damage with to the crocodile and almost killed the Haxtus with.
Yes, it's good because of that I'm at 0 now. So
I'll save you.
Alright,
I mean,
so
as long as you have fate point, I can burn. So
Good God, I have a point of faith point. I don't want you to die either, so okay. I guess that's my round.
so there are 7 of them left. They're going to be returning some fire now. So 3 of them are going to be shooting at Striker.
I mean, oh no.
Whoa. I'm pretty well concealed. I mean, you didn't
didn't
tell
have-
me that my bullet had drawn attention to where I was.
I mean,
I did say they all turned around and stared at you.
there's a loud noise when you shoot a gun. I assume they hear a loud noise from your hunting rifle. They see
Yeah.
the leader fall, and then they see like a person squatting over like some kind of cover there up there.
Yeah, you're in cover, so unless they start hitting you in the face, you're going to be fine, pretty much.
Okay.
Basically, everything except your arms and your head are in cover, because obviously your hands are exposed enough to handle the weapon. Then you need to actually look to shoot.
I will point out, any sniper, any good sniper, is away from the edge of cover. They never have their rifle poking out, do they? They always shoot from a little bit further back. So I would at
Well,
least like
if you-
the hand
if you-
to be in partial cover.
Well, the angle down means you pretty much have to be standing up and over it to see it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can't see
I
it
will
up.
accept your logical reasoning.
Excellent. Okay, so they are all firing full auto bursts at you.
Okay.
The first one hits with 2 hits. The second one hits with 4,
Oh, fuck you!
and the third misses.
But you probably
I-
will take damage. Either way,
I
so.
would recommend trying to dodge the second one.
Yeah.
I presume you have dodge.
I believe I do, yeah.
You do, good. Right, so dodging full auto or semi-auto weapon, you roll a dodge, and if you reach degree of success, you basically 1-hit misses.
Okay, so do you want to roll damage on the first 2 hits, and then I'll choose to roll the 4, dodge against the 4?
Well, I was going to have you roll the dodge against the 4 anyway.
Alright.
It seemed fairest.
Well, I wonder something like dodge shot bullets.
I pass with by 8, so not really a degree of success, but close.
Yeah, so you avoid 1 hit.
Okay.
Okay. So
Son.
for location on the first 2 hits, straight 800, not reversed. A 13 and a 47, which off the top of my head.
Left arm body. I have
Yeah,
the list.
so the body won't do anything because the stuff's in the way. So damage on your left arm is D10 plus 3. It's not much.
8 plus 3 is quite not bad. Still.
That's 8 wounds on your
Do I
left
not have
arm.
any cover at all on my arm?
It's hitting you in the exposed part of your arm.
So I'm -2 for my toughness bonus, and then I have 0 armor, don't I?
Yeah.
Right. So I take 6 wounds. Great. So I'm basically back to being wounded.
So you go down to 0.
Me and you boys, we got this.
We got this.
Okay, the other 3 hits are 99, which is legs,
Right,
so it's not
yeah.
going to do anything. 37,
Body.
which I think is body, so it doesn't do anything. And 44 is body, so it doesn't do anything. So yeah, basically, these 3 guys just open up on your position. One of them clips you in the arm, that does, well, your lower arm, does a fair amount of damage, tears a bit of flesh out.
Will it impair me from firing my weapon again?
No. Not yet. Okay, there are 4 left. 2 are firing at Boyce and 2 are firing at Vixen. Both full auto bursts. On
And Börje
Boyce,
Technically I'm still in the car.
yeah, you are, but you're not shooting at them.
Well,
Yeah.
You're not shooting at them, so they're not scared of you yet. So, Boyce, the first one hit you for 4 hits. The second one missed entirely.
Okay, I want to.
So you are in cover. So whichever side you're shooting from, basically, is exposed. So
Yeah.
right arm, right leg, head. If you're right-handed.
Could I dodge it?
Yes, you can certainly try and dodge.
Yes. It's agility. Oh no, good. Wait.
It's half your
Yeah.
agility if you don't have train, it's full agility. If it
Yeah. So
is.
you are rolling 16 or lower.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I failed.
Okay, no then. Okay,
Yeah.
so 4
Perfect,
hits. Rolling a d100 and see where they hit. 28, 59, 48, and 45.
28
Any of those doing
is-
anything?
28 is right arm, 59 is body, 48 is body, and 45 is body. It's one of
Okay,
Oh,
so-
they hit good.
So the body
No,
shots,
let me-
the body shots are all in cover, so you won't take any damage from those. So it's just the one on your arm. which is a
Fuck.
bunch of fury.
Oh.
Luckily, they did not confirm, so it's only 13.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, which arm did it hit?
Right.
right arm.
Oh, okay. Okay then. So yeah.
So,
13.
so you take off
Yeah,
3
I
of
have.
your toughness,
I have total 12. So.
so down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as bad as the others.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
You're full HP.
Yeah. That could have gone worse.
I mean,
That
if,
could have gone worse.
2 at Vixen, full auto bursts. One hits with 4, and the other misses entirely.
But am I not in cover?
I'm Vixen, so
Yeah. They're not
but
shooting.
am I in
They're not shooting at Haxters. Yes, you are.
Oh, they're
some.
not shooting at all.
no.
I
No,
thought
no,
you
no.
said one from me only. So.
They were going to because
Yeah.
their leader was yelling at them to. Unfortunately for the leader, you had a sniper watching over you.
And then everyone started like gunning them down to try and help you.
Really stupid. Probably should pay more attention. I was reading Reddit.
I need,
Vixen, would you like to try and dodge?
that's my answer, and it failed.
Okay. You're presumably also firing from the right arm.
I'm
So same trick. Head, right arm, right leg are exposed. So a 27, a 99, a 46, and a 19.
well, the first one hit because that's the right arm. God damn it! They keep shooting us in the right arm.
Well, the 99 is a right leg.
Oh shit! It is. Fuck. I actually noticed.
19 is your left, so you're right. So
Yeah.
two hit you basically.
God damn it!
Oh.
Oh god damn it!
Oh. Well, you're worse off than me.
Oh, that's a hit, right? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Can I burn a faith point to survive this?
Yes, you can, but you do take the damage nonetheless. So the
My-
first one is 7 damage.
First one is 7 damage. And I have. Where did it hit? Right arm? I don't have any. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I have no armor when the place it hits. I have 4 toughness, so it's 3
So-
damage.
Yep. So you can take 3 on that one.
I'm assuming I'm going to go sub some, because then I'm down to 2 HP from the first one,
Yeah. The other one is 18.
which means
So you
it's
take 14
14,
from-
some minus 12.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
instead of burning a fate point, you can re-roll his shooting, or can
He can't reroll the shoot. He can try and reroll the dodge.
Oh, you can re-roll the dodge.
I have a. I mean, the best I can do is dodge one thingy, and I feel like it's better
You'll dodge the highest damage one.
Yeah, so you could dodge the one that would kill.
I have a 1 in 10 chance of dodging it.
Well, even
Yeah,
if
but
you
mine
don't
is
dodge it,
12
you can
so
still.
much.
Even if you don't dodge it, you can still burn the fate point to not die.
Yeah, so you can spend the fate point then burn it. So do
Oh,
that.
I can. I can spend.
Yeah.
I can burn a faith point I've already spent.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it. I mean, a 1 in 10 chance to not have to burn the faith point, because I can't use it after I burnt it, I guess.
No.
That's
Come
good.
on.
You've helped me once. Helped me twice. Yes! Yes, I have 13!
Wow.
Praise the God Emperor.
So I'm at
Yeah.
2 HP, I think.
We need those organs again.
I think,
Would you like to find out what would have happened?
yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
in a rain of blood, gore, and meat, the target's arm is removed from his body. Screaming incoherently, he twists around in agony for a few seconds before collapsing to the ground and dying. However, that's just a 9. A 10 plus, as above, except as the arm is removed, it's smashed apart by the force of the attack, and bone, clothing, and armor fragments fly about like shrapnel. Anyone within 2 meters of the target takes D10 minus 8 impact damage.
I had minus 12, but is there anything worse?
No.
It's strange, you know, only hitting in the left leg and right arm.
So what the, like, for everyone watching, like, what they see is like a spray, and like one hitting in the leg, and I'm like still standing, and then like, you can see my arm get blown out, but then it's like, looks like it rewinds, and I just like move my arm like in the like Matrix style, like dodges it, and I'm like,
And then a halo briefly goes over. Iron halo
like you can
briefly
see the
goes over
sun
your head.
shine through the clouds, just hitting me.
He's the luckiest man alive.
And we hear the voice in our head. The Emperor protects.
It's truly a holy day. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. I can't blame my luck. Okay, so what happens next?
Okay, so it's Haxus's turn. Who is currently ensconced in the.
Yeah, so I'm probably like I almost pass out from, charging this truck and just ramming it. So then I hold my head, I look over and see. I would probably, I could probably like almost. Can I see what's happening like on the ground here? I guess I'm a bit like higher up because I'm on a truck that's on a truck, right?
Yeah, you've got a pretty clear view both sides towards the gate and towards the rest of your guys. To your right towards the gate, there's a fair few dying men. There's a couple of attackers left, but there are pilgrims beating them with shovels and hammers and stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry for forgetting about it, because I was going to ask it on my turn, but what happened to the guys with the guns on our side who were fighting, or weapons?
They're blatting away and fighting all around you.
So where is the largest concentration of guys? Where were the 7 guys that put us out?
Enemy. The 7 guys are here, yeah.
Yeah. So
They're currently still in the open because they were charging at you. Their leader got shot from behind. They turned around, got shot at by the rest of them, and then opened fire on them.
and the truck is either completely dead or I probably wouldn't, even if it worked, to be able to go over another truck with it.
Without getting out and have a proper look, you're not certain, but yeah, you'd assume it's probably pretty fucked at this point.
Yeah. So maybe I could lob a grenade, like, scarily. Wait, is that a half action, throwing grenade?
Yes, clouds of attack, so yes, half action.
So can I? The safest way would probably be like back towards this way, the truck, like, crawl. That could I lob a grenade over here to the concentration of guys?
Yeah, well, you could while you're at the moment, you could throw the grenade at them, and then back up, kick open the door behind you, and sort of get out the cab.
Yeah, that's probably what I want to do.
Okay, so I need a ballistic skill check to throw the grenade. You are at a +10.
Okay. Come on. My rolls haven't failed so much, except the dexterity roll. Yeah!
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah, you drop a... What grenade are you using? A frag grenade?
Yeah, frag grenade, I think.
Yeah, you just drop a frag grenade in the middle of them. And they don't even notice. They're too busy firing off their
I
guns
just like
at every place.
gently, roll the grenade down.
He does a trick shot. He throws it underneath one of his legs and loops it round.
Yeah.
It just casually lands in the middle of them.
Okay, yeah, that's going to hit all of them, basically.
Yeah.
So I want you to roll 7 lots of 2d10.
wait, weren't there 7 and I know, didn't I kill one?
There were 7 left after you. Phil.
Okay,
2d10.
Yeah, 7 times.
Okay.
That's why I have to start it again, so I am going to mute myself. If I start talking and you don't hear anything, then yeah.
Which is assuming you're a pillock and forgotten to unmute yourself.
15, 15.
Wait, how many have I rolled? 1, 2...
3, 4. I can tell you when to stop.
Yeah, okay. Is that
6.
it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay.
Okay, so it's a 15, 11, 15, 13, 8 and 10, then a 6.
Okay, so the grenade drops in the middle of them while they're all firing at you guys as you kindly distracted them and saved Axis' life from being turned into a rather ungainly pincushion. Grenade drops in the middle of them. You see it just as you duck back into cover after getting shot. And thump! It's like a crump sound. And 5 of them, they all get blown to the ground, and 5 of them are not moving. You can see bits of shrapnel sticking out their spines and stuff. There's one guy you could that you guys at the front can see, who's got a piece of shrapnel that's gone through his head and is sticking out his eye socket, and his eye's still moving, with the shrapnel moving along with it.
Ouch.
I feel like we're doing good, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Just ram that machine gun. Lob a grenade. Is life.
I mean,
Pete,
That's funny.
what would you like to do? Other than stuff your face with what appears to be
You
less.
probably should shoot the ones still standing.
I'll have you know this is a chicken and cabbage salad. Right, well, what I would like to do is
I
aim
don't-
for Axis's head. No, I'm joking.
I don't even think you have to aim. Because you have to-
What are my options?
Alright, so he's basically just thrown a grenade and wiped 5 of them off of the map. There are still 3 who are sort of picking themselves back up.
now I'm legit confused. Didn't 5 die? And
What
we're
about
7?
with
Yeah, wait, aren't there
There
two?
were 7. 5 of them. Yes, sorry, there are 2. I can't
Okay.
count. It's hard. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you,
Everyone's a critic.
it's fine. It's like as long as they aren't teleporting in more people without us noticing. It's like
Now they have
that's why it's
Terminator
in,
armor.
Road Trader.
Prepare your anus.
it's like if there's 7 people, a grenade blow up, but there's 5 bodies and 3 people standing there. Like, what? I
So-
knew something was up.
basically I've got shit all options. What about in the combat that's going on between the group of warriors they were in? Because they're in range from me up.
Yeah, they've finished cutting down their guys. They're actually heading towards the guys in the centre. So,
I'll
but
just shoot.
looking around by the looks of it, most of the enemy have been dealt with. You guys have dealt with the lion's share of stuff coming in.
I'll just shoot one of the 3 guys that are getting up though.
Okay.
I suppose.
You are at plus 60.
I am obviously aiming, so
Yes, plus 60.
I feel like at some point all of our shots should be surprise shots.
can I tell
It's so
roughly which
confusing.
one's going to get up first?
Yeah, you got a good idea.
I'm going to aim for that one because I want the other 2 to be afraid of standing up. I hit with 5 degrees of success.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's maximum damage again. So 3d10 plus whatever it is.
3, right?
If you can you
Yeah.
shoot twice in a round if you don't aim?
You cannot. No, you can only make a single attack action per turn.
Okay, yeah.
Semi-auto or auto basically give you that option by firing multiple shots.
That was rubbish. But I'm pretty sure that's still going to kill him, so...
Yeah, he's already pretty badly injured. So yeah, he'll sort of stand up. You take the shot and hit him in one of the arms. Sort of goes through his shoulder and out his back, and he just sort of spins round, lies on the ground. You see him move his head a bit, and then just stops.
There's one person remaining. One man remaining.
Who'll get the last kill?
Alright,
God.
boys,
Yeah. There's
Right.
one left, I guess, so...
there is.
Yeah, I want to spend half an action aiming,
Yep.
because I guess he's not further than 30 meters away from me.
No, he's about 15, so you get your short range.
Yeah, And yeah, I want half
So,
an action aiming.
You're at plus 40 total because he's basically still prone getting up.
Okay. 40. Yeah. If I fail this, I will be very disappointed. Yeah, I succeed.
Excellent.
Get them,
Right.
I was gonna charge him with a club and like knock
Yeah,
him.
this is the shotgun, by the way.
Roll,
as I
roll
said.
damage, please.
Yes, I will. Shit.
Yeah, you might do no damage yet, so you can probably still charge and kill him.
Oh yeah, right. Come on.
Yeah, I might fuck this up hard.
Shit.
11.
Bad luck.
Ah, well, maybe next time I get to club some.
Yeah.
You line up a shot as he sort of stands up. You line it up so as he gets up, he comes into your crosshairs, and you just pull the trigger. And basically, his arm and side of his torso just disappear in a cloud of mist. Pinky mist.
Yeah,
Pinky pinky.
After sort of a few more seconds, you realise that you're not hearing gunfire anymore.
Oh yeah, I shot one. I reload my shotgun, that's the first thing I do.
this should get to use it. Quick question: is the gigantic fireball I created still burning?
The corpses are smouldering.
Like, could
The
I
fire
light
will burn
something
pretty
on them?
Yes, you could. They're nice and hot still.
Yep. I'm walking over and lighting my nose, like making clear that I created this. And I'm like, gonna start smoking like, I like Vox. Good work, boys. Look like a bit of a 4th of July.
I don't get the yoke.
Is there an equivalent in the Storm 40k universe? I use that instead. Lot of fireworks and stuff.
I mean, I'm just going to go like to the side and sitting upon upon this car, on this car upon a car, and just put my legs out, you know, out the door where the door would be, probably, and like start take out writing kit and start writing.
Dear diary, today I
Yeah,
was a
basically.
muscle badass. I killed tons of dudes.
Yeah!
Shit, quick kill count. How many people did everyone kill? Who wins?
Yeah, who wins
got
with the?
two.
I think I win. I think I win.
You killed 2, plus you killed the one on the thingy. Plus 5.
Plus 5.
So you killed
4,
like,
I think
you
I
killed
killed.
8.
I did save Haxus's life though.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty.
Uh,
I
Does
saved the
Does that mean I get
cathedral.
negative points or?
Boys killed 7
Oh.
in total,
in total.
Oh yeah, all the one. Yeah, they bled out, I guess.
I think I killed like 5 with the first shot, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I killed 8 total.
Yeah. I killed. How many was with the fire bombs? 5, right?
5.
Guys, I smell huge experience.
6.
after this,
You
know.
killed 6. Wait.
I think
6?
6 for me, 8 for you, and 7 for
Boys.
boys. Okay, and Pete
Yeah.
is 2
Two.
people. But fine.
But
Still
one
useless.
But I'm a fucking sniper. I'm not supposed to kill multiple people in one.
But he killed the important
Excuse.
one, so most.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
many
he
leaders
at
do you
least
think?
counts like at least for like 3 people, the
Yeah,
leader.
he can get 4 kills. Are you happy?
Then it makes a nice, you know, ramp like.
While we're
4.
discussing this on voice comms, like loudly so everyone hears, I'll walk back and like see if I can see Aristarchus.
Yeah. We walk.
Right.
I hope also that someone shouted when I was, you know, ramming the machine gun. Shit, that Tracer guy is ramming the machine gun. Just, you know, or
Alright, so
just egoistic feel.
as the last of the attackers are overcome, the shocking cost of the battle becomes readily clear. Scores are dead. Whole swathes of Sternhope are burning. The screams of grief and moans of pain fill the air. Yet you know the outcome could have been far worse. You're surveying the scene when the war chief Kosuke rides towards you, mounted on his soot-stained and bloody dust-dog mount. Looking at you guys. You there. You are the champions of the God-Man Emperor. Why did the voices attack so? It was madness, even for them, yes? What has Skay done to anger Warlord Seth?
Yeah. So now we have a name.
Yeah.
Like, as we're grouping up again, I assume. I like.
I'm still in my perch.
Okay, I assume the three of us, like, you know,
Yeah.
in an action movie, after they've done something badass, one person walks and looks badass, and then, like, another person appears behind them, looking badass, like walking, and we group up like that. That's what I'm imagining in my head is happening right now.
There's like fires burning beside us, and like people are screaming and bloody corpses.
Having the low stick out of the corner of my mouth.
A few moments after Kosuke says that, one of his other riders comes up to him, looking actually visibly quite shocked and almost afraid, and bids all of you, to come to the entrance of the cathedral.
We follow. Well, at least I do.
Pete, you can look down and see this.
Okay.
So on looking up at the entrance, for you guys on the ground, looking up at the entrance of the cathedral. On one side is ranged the abbot and the holy brothers, Severus' wetted axe in hand and the mark, with a hasty blood-stained bandage wrapped around his head. Beside them is Aristarchus, and across them is Escherrain, flanked by Kosuke's other warriors. On the floor between them is a wounded Voicer, his face covered in blood. Voice's eyes stare wildly, and he's muttering something over and over, seemingly unaware of where he is. A small crowd has gathered haltingly at the fringes of the two groups, looking nervous and torn. As you follow Kosuke up the hill, you grow close enough to make out what the angry voices are saying. Let us not give these heretics the satisfaction of disrupting our purpose. Let us finish what we have begun. This changes nothing, shouts the abbot. Honoured Abbot Sakke, Rain replies, her voice clear and authoritative. How can you not see? Look at this man. He's been maddened by some force. He is touched by unclean spirits, and whispers the names that shall not be spoken even now. He knows not who we are, or even why he has fought. Something is very wrong here. How can you not see? Then, without warning, Aristarchus walks towards the prisoner and raises a las pistol to the Voice's head and pulls the trigger. There's a sharp crack, and the Voice slumps lifeless to the floor. Heretic! Aristarchus shouts. And his
That's
voice
what
is
I said.
Well,
Aristarchus shouts, and his voice is harsher than you ever heard it. We await a holy miracle here, woman. A miracle that has been revealed to me by the Emperor's grace, and all those who would stand against it are heretics. Do you stand against it? The shock is immediate throughout the crowd, and a second later every one of Kosuke's riders has a weapon in their hands. Enough! Rain cries. There's been enough bloodshed this day. We will go and shall not return. I see now that I was wrong. I see that you are damned and the crow sits whispering on your shoulder. You have led these people to ruin. My people will have no part of it. Escherrain slowly and deliberately raises her hands one last time in a warning gesture, before mounting the dust dog behind Kosuke. All of the Ashleen ride away at speed, kicking up dust in their wake. The abbot seems visibly appalled, but quickly gathers his wits and begins a sermon to the crowd. A single candle illuminates a void, though it may take an eon before its light can be seen from afar. Let this hall be no mere candle, but a mighty sun to shine forth into the outer darkness. Even in this time of trial, brothers and sisters, we must have faith. There we go.
I mean, my outcry there was because that's what exactly my thought process when I killed that old guy. I was trying to kill him.
intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel connected to these people. Are we like ending here? I kind of feel like it's a good point, and
No, it's good.
We could do, yeah.
and
that
I
works for me.
think people have to,
It's a good place to end.
yeah,
I-
have a good
Yep.
time as well.
Right, so yeah.
Yeah.
There ends our session.
It ends with like the camera pans out and like
Yeah.
you're standing there like super badass, like Miss Smoking.
we can talk about our about the Inquisition and about our higher ranks with our Starkers that we deserve later.
Oh yeah, wait. How long is it until monthly payment?
A month.
Month.
How many? I mean,
See?
how many days have you roleplayed? About
Like 3 or 4 days.
what?
Yeah, not more than a week.
Did we sleep in the city and then on the
Yes,
way
we did.
and then like, I mean, 5 days, 4 or 5.
It doesn't matter
I
now.
don't really think it matters. We can figure this out between sessions. I'm gonna
So,
stop
yeah.
the recording, I guess.
Alright, can everyone make sure they've marked off any ammunition or grenades?
Yes, already done.
Whoa, you mean
I
the two
didn't
shots
use
I fired?
yeah, I didn't
Well,
use any
You've already done that, haven't you?
I feel